Hi guys, this is a video response to the table saw finger saver. It's really more a response to some of the comments that I've seen put in that guy's video by other people. One person in particular made the remark about all they needed was a push tool, and I'm going to explain how my accident happened 3 months ago, May 31st. 2009. First I'll show you the injury. The first injury right here, which is obviously really insignificant, but that mark that's right there is the push tool that I was using. So yeah, if it would have came in at an angle, it would have ripped tendons and stuff, but that right there is just kind of like a tell you what exactly, how far a push tool will get you under certain situations. This right here, on the other hand, is the end result of what happens whenever that you just try using just a push tool to make a very ill conceived cut. I'm 100% sure after looking at that finger saver that if I would have had that set up, that it would have worked flawlessly, and I wouldn't be sitting here making this video right now. But unfortunately, that's not the case. I brought in a little table saw. It's not the table saw. It was a 3 horsepower contractor saw, pretty powerful table saw that I was using. But in order to bring one inside the house, I just brought up a little Harbor Freight. Nothing like it, not the same blade or anything. And I'm going to pan over and show you this is actually the piece of wood that I was ripping. I was ripping this board down to, let me get my adjustment here. I was ripping this board down to 1 inch. I wanted to make little 1 inch spindles out of it. So I had the fence and everything set up here with a 1 inch gap in it. I was pushing with one hand on top of the board, and with the other hand, I'm not sure whether or not you're picking that up, but yeah, with push tool in the other hand and going through here. Well, it being 3 inches thick and being that short, and I was standing to the side, because I'm used to kickbacks, but what happened was not something that I imagined ever happening. What happened was as I was cutting through this and getting through there, there's so much side area that once it got to a certain point, it grabbed that the blade ended up grabbing it and flipping it straight up, maybe a little bit back or whatever. When it did that, it sounded more like a hand grenade. I did not see this happen. I didn't even figure this out until after I got back and I looked at the board itself. But the board, it grabbed and it just kind of took off, and it was a brand new Diablo blade that just cut this board. This flame elder cuts really easy, so there wasn't any kind of resistance when I was going through. It was pushing like butter. All this happened with just that damn quick. Had no idea, except for looking over and one of my fingers is dangling completely and the other one's just completely torn up, the one with the tendon repair that they were able to save. But totally messed up. Never got near the blade. To think that if I would have had one of those table saws that have that'll automatically stop and not let you cut your finger, it would have never stopped. It would have still been running because my finger never got into it. If I would have had the setup and everything with the finger saver, with all that pushing down and everything, it would have it would work flawlessly. Let me see what other points to make on it. That's the main thing there. This board right here with that more powerful saw, it just chunked it straight up and broke my fingers. Changed my life dramatically. I've not been asked to endorse this product for anybody, even though I highly do endorse this product. It's 100% on my own. Nothing could bring back this finger here, and I wouldn't want anybody to read some of the comments about push tools and things like that, getting a false sense of security. There are circumstances where, if you're doing something like this right here, which I shouldn't have been doing it like that, but it could happen to somebody else. So video serve for two purposes. Maybe people will avoid doing something like that, and get that the finger saver deal if they are making if they are using the table saw. There's no way in hell I'll fire up another table saw without one on there. Haven't bothered buying one yet. I don't even know when I plan on using my table saw again. But before I ever fire it up, it'll have that setup on it.